YouTuber apologies are unanimously known as something that pretty much everyone can make fun of. There is always a checklist of things to do and not do. For example, never, ever begin your video with a deep sigh. And never show any kind of pet or animal in the video to try and garner sympathy points.
Cooper, I have no idea how I'm gonna record this video.
Apology videos are some of the most heavily scrutinized videos on the entire platform. If you could ask the average YouTuber apology connoisseur how many hair follicles someone had on that day or what kind of shirt they were wearing, they would be able to recall it just from memory alone. Now, a couple of days ago, I made a video on IShowSpeed, who's essentially the biggest YouTube streamer of all time at the minute. And what he did was take a hefty sum of money to essentially promote a crypto scam. What happened initially is he baited in his viewers with this reveal of a fake Cristiano Ronaldo because there's such a huge culture around him in his community. The guy was fake, which is fine, but then once everything was said and done and they settled down, his fans quickly realized it was just a crypto shill stream. The entire point of getting Ronaldo in was to bait all of Speed's audience, essentially toddlers across the galaxy, to get them to buy into Paradox Metaverse. It's a game that looks like Saints Row 1 that came out in 2009 if it was still a beta build, and essentially if you played the game, you'd be able to see ads in the game and also build up their own version of cryptocurrency. Now, after the stream, Speed pretty much realized straight away that, yeah, this is kind of a scam. And in his follow-up stream, he looked kind of anxious, a little bit disheveled, and basically just broke character halfway through the stream and said, I'm sorry, like, I messed up and I'm young, I'm stupid, I'm not going to do it again. The thing is, Speed is 17, but he must have had some kind of inkling on what he was promoting. But to be fair, in Speed's department, it's pretty much all said and done. We know how the internet works at this point. If you just keep uploading and distracting people, eventually they'll be able to just move on and forget. That's why now Speed is back to pretty much playing FIFA, and everything's back to normal because pretty much all of his newer viewers were born minutes after that drama went down. And now, because Speed is in the clear, the sights have been aimed back onto Paradox Metaverse. More importantly, one of the co-creators behind the Paradox Metaverse, Talio. And also, if you look at the Paradox Metaverse on market cap, it is tanking harder than Dogecoin. It is not looking good for them. The problem is, no one really knew about Paradox Metaverse, and as soon as they brought Speed on to break it into the mainstream, it completely backfired, especially at the point where Speed thought he muted his mic, and you can hear the guys in the background completely losing their shit.
We spent $10 million on this project. Every single person in the comments is the same scam because we're getting bought. Please do something. We're going to lose our business. You're going to give away W.
Don't worry, like.
Can you not close the chat? W.
But now Amio has uploaded a video called The Truth Behind the Paradox Crypto Scam. And honestly, with dislikes already being disabled, we know it's going to be a bumpy ride.
You've probably seen the video clips going around all over social media where short 15 to 20 second video clips are going around misconstrued into a way that makes it look like IShowSpeed promoted a crypto scam project.
I mean, it wasn't misconstrued. You were actively promoting a crypto scam. The entire point of the metaverse was to make a thinly veiled game based around a way just to make crypto. Apparently as well, I've read online that like the Paradox Metaverse, the game that you see is basically just a bunch of Unity asset flips, or more likely an entire game that was basically masked over with the Paradox Metaverse logo. That's why if you look at gameplay, nothing makes sense. A lot of the assets look like they're from completely different engines or games.
If we compared the gameplay of Lyra to the gameplay they showed in their trailer, you can clearly see that they have a lot of the same interfaces, animations, the exact same weapons, the same grenade throws, and the same visual effects.
I even saw one clip of how like some of the buildings in the background, they were rendered to like never actually be visitable. So if you go up close to them, like one of the windows would be the size of your character's pinky finger. Also, I'm sure as you know, many other YouTubers have criticized them. For example, Moist Critical, CoffeeZilla. And to be fair, Paradox is pretty cordial and friendly to them. But the problem is other people have also criticized Paradox, smaller TikTok creators. And there's actually a leaked recording of Amio messaging one of these people on Snapchat. He doesn't sound very happy.
You little shit, I'm gonna come see you personally myself. Yeah? For spreading all that fake fucking lies on my name. You little bastard. Watch when I catch you, I'm gonna smash your teeth in. Every single time you look at your face in the mirror, you're gonna see your broke up nose bust up in 20 different places. That's what I'm gonna do, that big fucking nose of yours. Right? You thought it was funny, innit? You thought it's funny. You could just troll mans on the internet. Bro, I'm not an internet guy.
Apparently even putting on his Snapchat story, 5,000 to the person who grabs this guy and brings him to me. I want to see this trolls in real life. Doxing the guy's address and then asking for his mom's home address.
Comments wise, we had around 5 to 10,000 comments. We had two huge spikes. The first one being when we introduced fake Ronaldo into the stream, which was hilarious as all of his fans have always wanted him to meet Ronaldo. Yes, there's certain aspects of the live stream that got a bit out of hand, but guys, you need to understand one thing. We are just as much of a fan of IShowSpeed the same way you guys are. He's a very positive and energetic guy that literally lit up the whole room.
Yeah, I'm sure you had IShowSpeed on for the fact that he's energetic and a nice guy. Nothing to do with the fact that he has millions of impressionable fans that you can easily mold around crypto. Nothing to do with... He's just a nice guy. We like Speed. If you use that argument and that logic, just get a guy from the pub. Get some guy that is completely pissed. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's probably energetic because he's pissed. Get him on the stream instead.
This is when the first cyber attack happened. This attack lasted 4 minutes. After the 4-minute attack, all the comments went down, as you can see here. Guys, this is very unusual. It's clear to see that he was botted. Nobody in the chat meant what they said.
Nobody in the chat means what they said. No, they definitely did. The problem is with Amio, like, he doesn't really seem to comprehend how live streaming culture actually works. For example, whenever I stream, I have hundreds of lurkers, people that view the stream, but never actually talk or interact until there's a huge event. For example, if something good happens to me in a game, they'll spam L. If something bad happens to me, they'll spam W. It's pretty obvious that you baited everyone into thinking this was a Ronaldo stream. It wasn't Ronaldo, which is fine, but once everyone settled in and he started to shield the product, that's when the L's came in. And, you know, in your defense, I could argue hive mind because people kind of do that stuff all the time. They'll parrot whatever someone else is saying. That's fair. I'll give you that one. But again, it doesn't mean it's bots.
Some people actually decided, you know what? This is actually funny. Let's troll the person we look up to the most, that we tune into every single day, that entertains us for free and doesn't ask for anything in return. Let's troll him. Let's carry on doing this.
I do love this guy. Like, he genuinely just doesn't have any understanding of live streaming culture. Wait a minute. People say something bad about the person they watch? Bro, please, I would love you to watch one of my live streams just to see how toxic and basically borderline abusive my chat are to me. They will mock me violently for any mistake I make in a game, and then if I do something good, I'll barely have one guy in the back giving me a round of applause.
We have worked day and night for a very long time to make this business a success, and then within 5 minutes, we're getting called a scam. We have been running this marketing campaign for over a year, yet nobody has ever said to us that we are a scam. It's funny how the one person you guys look up to the most, that you tune into every single day of the week for you to get entertained, is the person you want to label a scam? Or is it that you just want to associate IShowSpeed with a scam?
I feel like I've been gaslit by someone I don't even know. The constant guilt tripping is so bad. The reason why you're getting so much backlash is because whenever you promoted Paradox Metaverse, it was to your small crypto buddies in crypto circles. People that like crypto and they want to make more money by selling crypto or acquiring more. By having Speed on the stream, you essentially blew up the Paradox Metaverse into the mainstream. I'm convinced that 99.99% of the people that knew about Paradox Metaverse only knew about it from Speed stream.
This is cancel culture at its finest. We have seen it time and time again. Some of your biggest YouTube stars that have been cancelled every single day of the week because they take stuff out of content. This is not the case.
Boys, it's over. He brought up the cancel culture buzzwords. I kneel. I take a knee and I kneel. Going forwards from here on in, I will simply use all of my Google AdSense money made from YouTube and put it straight into the Paradox Metaverse. And hopefully in about 5 years' time, I can unlock one of those characters that looks like a bored ape. He also mentions at one point that he lost around $10 million with this project alone. And the thing is, you know, to people like this, that money means absolutely nothing. If you look at his other videos on YouTube, it's him hanging around in Dubai with people worth hundreds of millions. 10 million is a huge amount, like regardless of how much you have, but still, to people like this, it is nothing to them.
That's £1,000 right there. IShowSpeed, for instance, he's not ready for this kind of trolling stuff. He is not ready for what the world is accusing him of, and he doesn't know how to respond. So I'm taking it upon myself to respond on his behalf. I do not blame Speed for anything that has happened to my company. I have no intentions to push the blame onto anyone except you guys that decided to take it upon yourself to find it funny to troll.
I mean, yeah, Speed's next stream, straight after this one, he literally disowned you guys publicly. There's no need to blame him for being lazy and not doing his research and wanting a quick bag. But the fact that all genuine criticism is just being labeled as like a little bit of trolling, it's ridiculous.
He's not ready for this kind of trolling stuff. He is not ready for what the world is accusing him of.
Also, saying Speed isn't built for this. His entire persona is the loud, shouty man on stream. Unfortunately for him, he has cultivated a fan base like that, a very rabid, aggressive fan base. And unfortunately, you've seen the bad side of that fan base. Also, towards the end of the video, he ends it in possibly the worst way possible by just saying, be nice, guys. There's enough negativity in the world.
Rather than spreading negativity, just allow it. There's nothing good that's gonna come out of it. No one is forcing anyone to buy anything. We got labeled a pump and dump. We got labeled a scam. But guys, you didn't take 10 minutes to even do your own research. If you look into our tokenomics, you can see us as founders, we do not even have access to our own tokens.
I've seen a lot of YouTuber apology videos and responses. I've seen a lot, but I don't think I've actually seen one that someone says there's enough negativity in the world. Almost like, oh my god, I was criticizing this guy for completely genuine reasons. No, I'm making the world a better. I'm in balancing Gaia and the energies of the earth. I now see the error of my ways. I am so sorry. And then he goes on to say, just to prove that he's not a scammer, he's going to be burning all of the founder coins for Paradox Universe, which is apparently $12 million worth, just so you can say that he's not in it for the money. The problem I have is, like, during this response, he's very cordial, very reserved. He's obviously, you know, premeditated and learned on what to say, which is fine. Loads of people do that. But it's, you know, that leaked call I shown you at the beginning of the video of him literally just wanting to beat someone. And that wasn't like, how dare you say this shit? You know, like F you, buddy.
Personally, myself, I'm gonna smash your teeth in. You're gonna see your broke up nose.
He wants the guy doxed. And that's been proven to be real as well. So yeah, another L for crypto. Honestly, if I do crypto at this point, I'm just not going to tell anyone. The respect for crypto just keeps going down every single day.